What's up, guys? Let's get into the Toronto Raptors 23-24 starting lineup for opening night. So, right off the jump, there's a few things to get into about the Raptors. They fired their coach last year, and they got rid of the general, Fred VanVleet. Steady Freddy, fan favorite, just a solid player. Gonna miss him. But, everything comes to an end. There's really only two players left, maybe three left from the championship team, but that was 2019 and it's now 2023. It's time for us to move on from that team. It's time for us to build something new with these guys here. So, right off the jump, we're going to start with our new point guard, Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, solid player. He's going to get his in Toronto because there's no superstar here hogging the ball. There's basically no ego on this team. So I could see him having an outstanding year with this team. He's a good ball mover. He's going to have a lot of big men to throw these alley-oops to. He hustles hard. I've always liked Schroeder. He's a solid player. Then we got OG. OG. Now, the Raptors regard OG as one of the best players in the league because they would not trade him for anyone. Dame was on the block, they wouldn't take it. Last year, when it was Kevin Durant, they would not budge on OG. Seems like people want him, but we don't want to give him up. Me, myself, I would have given him up for Dame. I would have given him up for KD. I'm in that win now type of pitcher, and if those two guys, I believe, could bring you to the next level, because what we're missing is a legit superstar. Now, let's get into Scotty. Year 3, this is the year you got to do something. You are projected to be a top 10, top 5 superstar performer. You got the height, you got the skill set, you have everything in your tool bag. Now it's time to put it together and let's go. Scotty, we need a big year from you. You're basically the engine that's pushing this team. It's Pascal, but it's really you, because all the rumors are about trading Pascal if we're not that good. It's Pascal walking as a free agent. So we know we got Scotty for a little bit, so Scotty, you must show up this year and prove to us that you are legit a top 5, top 10 player. You got everything in your bag to do it. I see you as a Giannis, a young Giannis, with a little bit more skill set because you're more refined with the dribbling, you're more refined with the shooting at the points of your career. So let's have a big jump for Scotty this year and let's make some things happen. Then we get into Pascal. What else can I say about the guy? He gets better every year. He's going to be all NBA again. He's going to show up. He's going to do his thing despite all the rumors and the talks about trading and moving and this. The guy is an ultimate professional. He will show up. He'll do his thing. He's a Raptor for now, so that's what he's going to be. That's what I'm saying. Jakob Pertl, all-time professional. He's going to show up. He's going to get his rebounds. He's going to get his points. He's a double-double lock, but he's a little sus on the defense. He's not in the games at crunch time when we're closing out, which is a kind of a problem when he's your starting center. But the good thing is we got lots of height and lots of length on this team, so we can maybe get away with that if some of these other guys step up their game and their defense. Then when we get to our bench, we got Malachi. I got nothing to say bad about the guy. He didn't get a fair share with Nick Nurse. I don't know why. I'm not in the locker room. I'm not at the practices. But when he did play, I liked it. He's not a superstar. He's not an all-star. He's a professional. He's going to show up. He's going to get his points. He's going to run off the screens. He's going to run the pick and roll. What more do you want from your backup point guard? I like it. I think he's going to be just fine this year, especially with the new style that the Raptors seem to be heading towards, with a lot more ball movement, a lot more running and passing, not so much of the isolation, dribbling, holding the ball, running down the shot clock, which kind of started to bother me near the end of the season. I won't lie. I'm a diehard Raptors fan, so I'm really excited for this year. I'm kind of sus on the team, but you know what? They're gonna do well. Like, they got us at 35 wins. I see us closer to 45 wins. I see us as in the playoffs, not the play-in. Gary Trent. Now let's talk about Gary. Gary is an outstanding player. He's got lots of skill. He's ups and down. He's very streaky. I don't think Gary's ever seen a shot he didn't like. So let's see how he's going to do this year when we're a pass first team. But Gary's great off the bench because he can go off and get you 20, 25 any night. So let's hope we have one of those years with Gary. Then our rookie, Grady Dick. I don't know much about Grady. I don't really follow college sports, but what I've seen in the preseason and the stuff I've read and so on, looks like he's a lockdown shooter, and we haven't had a lockdown shooter in a long time in Toronto. So hopefully Grady can come in, be that man in the corner, hit those threes when we need those threes hit. Because too many times last year we were missing open shots that would have changed the outcome of many games. Then we got Chris Boucher, the Canadian kid. I love this guy. He hustles, he tries hard, he runs, he plays with his heart. He's a dog out there. He's diving for loose balls. He plays the way you need to play to win. Now, is he going to take bad shots? Yes. Is he going to try some crazy stuff? Yes, but you need that. This is a league of athletic young stars, and he wants to be a star, and you know it. He's going to shoot up bad threes, but he's going to hit some. He's going to throw down some crazy dunks. He's going to throw down some crazy blocks. The guy is all right. I like him off the bench. He's going to be a good part of the team. He's going to do what he's got to do. And with the ball movement this year and not so much of the isolation stuff, he's going to shine this year because he cuts and he hits the three and he's going to rebound. He's going to be a big part of the team. Same with Precious Achiuwa. Dude has all the tools in his bags to be a really good player. Let's just hope his defense can level up because his offense is there. So if the defense can match the offense, this guy is a lock. I could see him starting some games over Jakob because, truthfully, I like Precious a lot. He can be a difference maker in the team this year. There's some other guys that are going to come off the bench that aren't on this picture, but the Raptors right now, this is the core right here. This is what needs to step up. So I got Raptors in the playoffs at 5 or 6 and definitely 40 to 45 wins. Forget what Vegas says. They're just insulting us. The Raptors, when it comes to game time, they're going to show up. They play hard. Our fans are ruthless. We pack that house. We scream. It's a big, big, big team here, and we're going to do great. So let's get it. Go Raps.